Now coming back to the admin panel, you can see all the rights here. So we'll go to processing. But before we go to processing, I would like to cover the remaining two aspects of the sales, which is the agreement part. So the system enables you to generate the agreement. So it asks you for the agreement template, whatever templates that you have uploaded. Then after you upload the agreement, then it asks you for the user field, say it's any job occupation code, any program NOC you want to change. So you can create the agreements within few seconds. So once the agreement is created, you can also share the agreement with the client for it to sign. So like I mentioned previously, that any sale is created, the accountant can see that sale and accountant gets the required information. So accountant can see here which the sale information, and once it is paid, then the accountant uploads the bank reconciliation or the client payment proof. So only when it is ticked as paid, only then the sale consultant can see and generate the invoice. Now moving to the sales part to the processing part. So if the payment hasn't been received even after the grace period, the case officer or your processing team gets a banner at the top of their module that this client hasn't made the payment yet, so that you need to stop the work and the progress of that application, and also the client gets their notification. Here you can also see that there's a section of handover documents, or the checklist, which are the mandatory. So before any of your sales consultant move the application to the processing team, it is the system ensure that all the documents has been updated, uploaded, and the checklist has been completed. Only then it allows the sales consultant to move this to application. Now you can see that here it's a sales consultant job, so only you can see limited roles. We'll go back to the admin to show the processing or the processing module. To move the sale from sale module to processing, you simply need to click this processing button, and now you're in the processing module. So here you can see the red banner, the client hasn't yet paid one or more due payments, which is true, because if we go back to sale, here you can see only one payment has been made, and the second payment was due on January 6th, but it hasn't been marked as paid. That's why when you move it to processing, now the your processing team or the case officer already knows that he or she needs to stop working on this. Explaining this, these are the first basic steps of any program, which can be generic, and then after the generic steps are completed, you can select the program. The programs here are already selected because it is coming from sale, and then you can define all the steps of this program, let's say AIP or SINP. Similarly, if it is CIB, citizenship by investment, whatever the steps are, you can define those steps in the system here, programs and the program steps, everything, so that your case officer can work in a linear fashion and in a uniform way. And if for any reason there's a refund, then you can generate the refund ticket, refund reason, percentage, and once it's done, then the accountant gets the notification as well that this client is asking for the refund and to process the initiate. You also have the complaint management system. The clients can raise any ticket, and then you can assign it to the relevant person. I would like to show you the leads dashboard part as well. Here you can see your complete company progress, your complete sales consultant progress, that if any leads were assigned to them, how they are dealing with it. Let's say if there's any lead that was to be moved from one stage to another within 5 days or 6 days or 10 days, whatever criteria you have defined. So once that lead is not moved, the KPI of that consultant will get red.